There's a pattern. After Mandela, Thabo Mbeki was recalled because there were two centers of power.
Yeah.
Zuma, the same, recalled. Do you think that with Cyril Ramaphosa, as seen as the face and the gatekeeper of the white capital, will he be recalled? And if he is to be recalled, who would take over? I want to go to Banyaza, I want to go to Paul to be able to say, are we finding them as the right people to be able to do that?
Paul is finished. Paul is done. He's done.
What do you mean is done?
No, Paul is done.
Hey.
What they are raising around him, he can never survive. They are not yet opening cases, but what they raise around him, they will open cases and they will finish him. Just when he's about to go to conference, which is somewhere in 2026. When he's just about to go to conference, they will register these cases and they will finish him. All right? So Paul is out. Lissufi.
Maybe let's also throw Mbalula. Let's focus on Lissufi. Lissufi looks like he's defying Ramaphosa and his agenda. There they are dealing with Silias in Tshwane.
Sure.
And that is not what Ramaphosa would want. And a lot of times, Gauteng will always raise its own things.
Lissufi needs people around him. He has got a fairly young PEC. And he must stick to that. Right? But he must move along with them to anywhere. When he goes to conference, they must sit behind him
and push.
If they could divide him from them, he's finished. If they can't find you with corruption, they can't find you with tax evasion, they will buy another guy next to you who will tell them, who's your girlfriend? And they will use social scandals. They will finish you. So he needs to be clean. One,
is that man that is clean? Jay?
Not 100% clean.
Okay.
But clean on the things that you know can be used. And clean, by the way, by keeping your things to yourselves.
True.
Sure. That makes you very clean. Traore walks around with soldiers. But I want you to go and check. Consistently, there's 2 or 3 of the same soldiers. The rest I knew every time he moves around. Why is he rotating them? He wants to know who's going to sell out. Because Sankara was sold out by his best friend. You see how Floyd dealt with
Julius.
That's exactly how Sankara was dealt with. That's how Lumumba was dealt with. That's a lot of the Malcolm X. You name them. They were dealt in the same way.
Will I be right to say that's how O.R. Tambo was dealt with?
With the closest friend, Nelson Mandela.
Yes.
And he was dealt completely. Now, this is a program. So, Lissufi must also see how he empowers the people around him. They must die for an idea and not for a personality. Once they understand that an idea is better than a personality, Steve Biko says, I would rather die for an idea that will live than live for an idea that will die.
Now let's go then to that thing. Will they recall Cyril? Because the report, for an example, in 2026, the reports that is going to come there, it does not look like the ANC would recover from the mess that they have messed this country. Will then they recall him because things would not be the way they're supposed to be?
I think the ANC on its own has got no capacity to recall Cyril.
If they had capacity to recall Thabo Mbeki.
Thabo Mbeki was recalled by people who knew that Thabo Mbeki will not expose their scandals. Not this one. This one will expose your scandal. Simple, very easy.
But let's talk of the team. Remember, the center looks like it's no longer holding within the ANC. And the NEC itself is no longer united because others would have wanted the EFF, MK type of, because this is what the revolution was about, black rain. And now this has been changed.
Yeah, I agree with you. When you look at the politics of the ANC, you'll think they are finished. But the ANC has got a stamina to protect whiteness.
Yes, but
it has got a good stamina.
Are we going to
do
say it's stamina, or are we going to say it's the people that they are buying that are able to do that?
Sure. When you get bought, at what stage do you say I was bought? When you die for a revolution, at what stage do you say I was bought?
Yeah.
If you don't say I was ever bought, then it means you were not bought, you sold.
Yes.
There's a difference between being bought and selling out. When you sell out, you don't disclose. But when you are bought, you say, hey, matot, that niggas were 2 million, that is 7 and then I pulled this and this and this. But I realized that our revolution is gonna suffer. So I'm coming clean.
What is this renewal project, Yabo?
The renewal project is dealing with political opponents to gatekeeping. Not to gatekeeping, because gatekeeping is a national ANC policy. They don't want to say it's a policy. They are gatekeeping. Now, you remove those that are keeping the gates that you're not worried about. And they are not talking to the real gates that you are keeping.
Okay.
Yeah.